Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Aries the Emperor here. I am back with another general reading for my Aries collective. If you are new here, welcome. This is an all Aries channel for all of my Aries placements. Cross watchers, you are welcome as well. To everyone, if there's a message here for you, join us. All right, special thank you to all of you all who like and subscribe to the channel. I'm grateful for your comments, your donations. To those of you who share my readings, book personal readings, and shop the website. All right, the sale is winding down, you guys. All candles and readings at this time, intention candles and vegan friendly products. I have natural soaps as well. And thank you to those who have been giving your feedback. It's been helping with acne, evening skin tones, hyperpigmentation, among other things. So I'm very happy to hear that. Everything is down below. All right. If you need to book with me personal readings or shop the products, www.ariestheemperor.com. As well as my email address if you need to reach out to me, and my second channel, Kiss My Cosmo, where I read for all 12 zodiac signs. So I'm so very appreciative to you all. You have been keeping me extremely busy behind the scenes, and I wouldn't have it any other way. All right, I just want to say thank you guys, okay? Because I'm in this with y'all. I'm in this as well as trying to live in my life's purpose, and I'm very thankful to have been able to get on track with that, and be able to help others as well here, okay? So let's get into this reading. This tarot deck is one of the new decks that I was gifted from my Amazon wish list. Thank you to those who think about me and send decks. If there's any specific deck you want me to read from, you're welcome to send it to me. My P.O. box is in the description box down below as well here. But this is the black tarot deck. And when I was like mixing it up and shuffling it, you guys, it's black, as in it's dark. Okay, it's androgynous is what it gives as well. So I feel like this is kind of the tone of the reading. Sun in Aquarius, moon in Sagittarius, and we're gonna have a new moon here in Aquarius in just a few more days. All right, so if you haven't gotten enough of Aquarius yet, you can just get ready to count your days, right? Mercury is in Aquarius as well, okay? So you read the title. We're going to get into the message and see what comes out when they see you. This is the truth that they hide, and then they may not be upfront about telling you. May not know how to tell you. Hell, they just may not want to tell you, because there are things, people feel like they can live through life and go through life and have secrets, and sometimes they do that. Until it used to be back in the day, when you didn't find out that your man was cheating until he died, you know what I mean here. And that's when all the different families that they may have had back in the day, well, that's when those other women start coming forward. Like, that's just something. When I was growing up, I heard stories of, or it was just a thing, a thing of the past. But now we got social media, so it's not too much that everybody can hide. You know what I'm saying here, especially since everybody wants to be seen and heard these days. And so I feel like there's something that you may need to know, or that you're looking for. It may be right there on somebody's social media, because Aquarius energy that I'm speaking on, and there's so much of it right now, somebody could very well be, not to say hiding, because that's not hiding, you know what I'm saying? It's just up to you to go and do your due diligence. When y'all start dating people, y'all know y'all need to look at stuff like that, right? What people put out there is literally a representation of themselves, whether they're joking or not. Sometimes you can tell when someone is joking, or, sometimes it's a red flag, you know what I'm saying? Or it's actually a part of their character that may get stronger, or you may have to deal with, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is an energy. We got the 10 of Spears, aka the 10 of Pentacles, especially if this is something that you're considering as, and not just relationship wise, if this is something you considering doing, and this is something you want to be long term for you, especially if it's a career, especially if it's something that you have been working very hard to gear towards And like I said, whether this is a physical person you're trying to merge with, or this is actually your finances and your legacy that you're trying to carry on and merge with, or this both, you know what I'm saying? Because it's one thing to have it all, but everybody wants somebody to share something with, whether it's a family, a wife, a husband, a dog, a cat, or whatever. You know what I mean? Here we are put on this earth to connect, but it's just very important that we connect with the right people. And especially for you, Aries, that's most importantly, because you are somebody who is passionate. You know what I mean? People like to say your emotions are on your sleeve. And the best thing about that is what you see is what you get. You know, you're not the type of person to hide anything. So you can tell when a motherfucker is hiding something. It is what it is. You don't have any bones to bury. People with shit to hide, you know, I'm not gonna say they mind their business, but for me, they move a certain way. It's like you can tell a difference with the energy. So you don't move like that here. So you're able to pick up on it. You know, you're not trying to hide anything. And you don't, it's like people with things to hide, they don't want you sniffing in their backyard. You know what I mean here? But it's like a walking red flag a lot of times, where you could tell something's not right at home, or just something's not right about that person. Something's not right behind the scenes here. And that's what this energy is. This person could be closer to you than you think. So just take that in mind here. Somebody might be not upfront about something with you, and you need to go ahead and find this out and nip this in the bud, whatever it is, whether this is going to be something that you decide to go ahead and commit to and move, or you're going to go ahead and commit to and take the job, or you're going to, like I said, commit to this person here. Or not, you know, after you find out what's really going on. And I feel like this is also an energy of someone seeing you as wanting to be the one to go through ups and downs with. You know, this is somebody who really would like to take what you and them have serious, or take it to the next level. But they're afraid to maybe speak out and say something. Maybe you and this person come from two totally different worlds. And maybe they just feel like that maybe you all are, could be an age difference. There could be a cultural background difference here in some way, shape, or form here. But somebody definitely sees you as somebody who is worth it, worth every cent, worth every penny, worth every paycheck that they would be willing to give to you here. But they're just afraid, you know, to step outside of their comfort zone, or just to say something to you in general here, whether this is a masculine or a feminine energy, because it could be either. As I said, look at this, the Ten of Spears. You see how dark, look how the artwork is on this card, y'all. And Two of Cups is what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck here. I feel like someone feels like you don't take them serious here, or you may feel like someone doesn't take you serious. But I really feel like there's people who are afraid to maybe not just to talk to you, but maybe take up too much of your time. They admire you. It's just like an energy of you are looked at in a high regard here. Six of Swords, Aquarius energy. Like someone can look at you and tell, like, your mental, or you just like, it's like a Drake line where he says, giving you my number, but don't hit me on no dumb shit. Like, people know they need to have their shit together. Like, if they want you to be a part of something, like if you're creative and you do artwork of some sort here, or you're a magician, or you're just good at what you do, you know, and people admire you, or they admire your work, or they admire both in general. So this could be people who want to be a part of you, be a part of something you have going on, invite you into something here, talk to you more, but they're afraid. I don't know why people feel like you're one to judge. You know, people don't want to be written off by you. They know that there is a wrath to you. You know, they know that there's a other side to you. They know there's a line. They don't want to cross it. They've seen what have happened to other people that have crossed it or crossed you, or done you wrong here. You know, they don't leave whole. You know what I mean? They may come with 12, they gonna leave with 6 type energy, or you gonna send them on their way with 6 here. You break motherfuckers down emotionally, spiritually, physically, what, you know what I mean? Aries is one who, just like they say with Gemini, is good with communication and maybe with words, and then mental, they'll slice your ass up with the words. You know, you, I feel like, are the same way as well here. You could put everything into perspective, all run down all 12 signs and line somebody up and drill them with your words, your mental and your physical, you know, run circles around them literally here. And you just may be somebody who has these different ways about you that make people feel like they wouldn't dare want to be, like I said, written off by you. You know, they wouldn't dare want to feel that. So they just going to stick in the little position that they in. They're just going to say the little bit that they do say to you. They're just going to stare in the corner and not make too much noise so that you don't notice them and don't say anything. And, you know, Aries will say something to your ass first, right? It's a direct sign. You know what I mean? You're very blunt in a lot of ways. I don't care if you're not saying it, you're thinking it. You know, it's that type of energy. It just depends on what your Aries is mixed with, right? Ha! That's funny, what your Aries is mixed with. But that's true. That's very true. Y'all know it's true. Those of you who are privy and you have been looking inside yourselves and looking in your charts, and just getting to know you as a whole, what your makeup is, but beyond genetics, but astrological makeup, you know. Because we want to go but beyond looks, you know what I'm saying? It's the person's spirit and their soul that you need to make sure is clean. You know what I mean? And you're somebody that you make sure your shit is your life may not be picture perfect. You may not have all the answers, Sway. You may not have it all together. But for the most part, you know, damn it, you're going to take accountability. And like I said here, you're not trying to trick nobody. You're not trying to hide anything here. But others feel like they need to hide certain things from you because of this here. You know, you got the most potent piece of power that there is, and that's the power of being you. Regardless of what that looks like, smells like, or feels like to others. And that's intimidating. The people who think they are intimidating are not intimidating. And they know that. They know that deep in their chakras. You know that. Yeah, they probably feel like you can sniff that up out of them. Okay, let me reshuffle these. And this is like energy of secrets in your family, like that nobody knows, like stories that people wouldn't believe if you told them type energy. I feel like this is what this is too. Some of y'all could have grew up in a household where it was like, you better not tell so-and-so down the street what happened, or you could have nosy neighbors, or, you know, just what happens in your immediate family stays in your immediate family. That may have caused you some type of trauma of some sort here that you've had to get over. Or get through in some way, shape, or form here. Or maybe you are building your family because of that. You know, you're trying to build your legacy and do things just a little bit different here, where secrets aren't a part of it, and hiding how you really feel isn't a part of it. The star is more so of healing. And look at how the star card is on this card here. This deck is so different, you guys. But like I said, it's a very healing energy, and people know you coming from a healing place, regardless of what you have been judged or projected to be. It's still, you know, when people leave from you, it's a feeling where you yourself are healing. And I feel like that people don't really want to tell you that, but sometimes you may wonder why people keep coming back and people keep bothering you, and people keep trying to repeat and restart cycles with you, and they just won't leave your energy here. It's because you still got a piece of them like that's just so healing, and it don't really take much, and they know it's coming from a pure place. You know, so like I said, they would rather stay in the corner. They would rather try and stay out of the way just so they can still feel and cipher some of that energy here, or gain some of that knowledge or those gems, or just to gaze at you, or to just to see and keep up with what you're doing, whether they're a part of it or not. This is still an energy. They wouldn't dare tell you, but I feel like pride could be a part of this as well. Or somebody just mentally knows, they know the truth, but and instead of them just, like I said here, standing up and saying what they mean and meaning what they say here, they're not going to be upfront with it. They're not going to tell you that. But please believe you got somebody smiling, or you are a light that shines much brighter than the star and the sun card. You're a pretty powerful soul at this point. Like, you may have a few different people who look at you as a healing energy or wonder, but just wouldn't open their mouth to say it, or they can't find the words to say it. The Tower, Aries energy. They scared. Yeah. Look at this. This is you. You got them scared. Okay. But the star, and it's just like I said, a tower can be a disastrous moment, right? However you look at it. It could be something that fell apart, something that needed to crumble down. And like, there's always a restructure, a rebuilding, a regrouping in the situation here, because not only are you the Tower, but you are the Four Wands as well. So that's stability, whether that's starting at a foundation level or not. So whatever this is, you are qualified for it. You know what I'm saying here? And others know that. And it's just something very healing, like I mentioned here, whether it is, I feel like some people would, there's more passion that they feel for you than they let on. There's more emotion there for you than they let on. There's more respect for you there than they let on. They wish they could get over what they've said, done in the past. There's more of them wanting to patch things up than than they lead on. You are a safe place, and you were a safe place, and you are still a safe place. They don't want you to know that they're not gonna lead that on. Death card, yeah. The damage has been beyond done. There is no recovering at this point here. The Hermit, Virgo energy. As you have wisened up and become privy and hip to things that you have been wronged or happened to you, wrongful things throughout your life here, or just lessons you've had to learn about life in general throughout your relationships with people, and just with yourself, and God and source. I feel like people are wisening up to you as well. Everybody has a different focus and a different purpose in this life. And people, what you knew then, they are just now coming to realization of, but that's why I say you have to be a really powerful being, whoever I'm speaking to, because, you got power to shut them up. To shut up even the person with the biggest mouth in the room. And people could probably even tell you, like, you have this energy or this effect on them that others may not have had. But it's that of someone who has lived and learned themselves here. The Hermit energy is someone who, not just to say that it's not a perfect energy, because practice makes perfect, right? So Virgo is practice. Virgo is ritualistic energy. It also is hidden enemies, okay? And just, frenemies and that sort of deal. But that could be an energy as well here. People resenting you and feeling away because, like I said, what they tried to project onto you. Yes, you could be all of those things, but that does not negate from the fact that you are someone that is of energy where, you have been appointed a very important position. You know, you are someone of high priority through the eyes of God and through spirit. You know, regardless of your shortcomings or that what you've experienced down here, that don't make you no less of a brighter star here. A star is a star, you know, as far as spirit is concerned here, and that's you. You know, people don't like here when sometimes when you the one that got to teach them the lesson, or you the one that knows better, or you ultimately come out on top, or not even all the way on top. You know, just you spiritually come out on top. I'm not just to be speaking on the physical here, because it really all is about energy, and that's what keeps you going. Okay, if you are in a good space mentally, then physically you're going to want to play that out, and it's going to play out, and it's going to play out. Hermit energy here. But this is just you on your path to finding all the things, reprogramming your computer here, and making it, you know, customizing it to the correct settings that are for you, for your model. You know, is what this is, and you are figuring it out. It may be unorthodox. It may not be conventional. Or did I mean to say conventional? Traditional. And maybe I did mean to say conventional too, but it may not be traditional. You know what I'm saying? But it's working for you. And that's what y'all need to realize, Aries. Y'all going to have to find what works for you. It's not going to look like what you've seen anywhere else, because you are something of the first. So that applies in all of your guys' life. All right. You may be able to, like I said, get inspiration or pull from ideas from the past or other people that you admire, as you know, whether it's a public figure, a philosopher of some sort here, or artist. You're going to need to insert yourself in that. And that's how you begin to connect your dots, you know, and that's when your canvas will start to paint. You know what I mean here? And you'll be able to start practicing that, and then manifesting from that, and then stepping up to spin the wheel at that, and seeing where it lands and where it takes you. And like I said, we in Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Sagittarius at this time here. I'm just trying to help you out a little bit. 7 of Swords, you know. Because if not, you're going to have these individuals out here that want to sit back and study you. You know, they want to sit back and pretend like they don't know what's going on with you. They don't see what's going on. You know, when people play dumb, they can sometimes make you feel sorry for them, and then you automatically, unknowingly dumb yourself down. And that's where the benefit of the doubt comes from. It's not that you're actually dumb. I'm not calling nobody dumb, but I'm just saying, you know, when it's times when you felt bad for somebody, you gave somebody the benefit of the doubt, you did them a favor, and, you know, they shitted on you, or they didn't appreciate it, and they left you feeling like the fool. You know, they left you feeling like you were used here. And that's what this 7 of Swords energy is. People are afraid to tell you that they have used you before. They have lied to you before. They have gotten away with things before. Or this is the energy of them wanting to or planning to come in and try and move in on you to do this type of energy here. 7 of Swords is hiding. It's like getting away with something without getting caught. And it's, you're the one who is taking the blow, the stab, the hit for this. But Spirit, I feel like is already been hipping you to some of this activity or these energies here. So really they going up against themselves by trying to play with you if this is something that somebody is trying to go forward with doing. Because you're not giving the benefit of the doubt. Especially when you can smell secrets and hidden animosity, because that's what the Hermit, the 7 of Swords, gives as well here. Because like I said, Virgo energy can be hidden enemies as well here, and people who are not upfront with the way that they feel about you. And people probably could know that their intentions coming in to be with you are not to really be with you, but they are to gain whatever they need to gain out of the situation, and then let everything else, the chips, fall where they may, as long as they're not a part of the collateral damage here. You know what I'm saying? They're coming in to leave out with something. And once that's done here, the goal is for you not to have a clue. And that's Aquarius energy. And look what's underneath the deck, y'all. The moon. And just like I said, we have a moon in Aquarius coming up, a new moon in Aquarius coming up in the next few days. And boom, here it is, new moon, or the moon energy. And not only that, y'all know this is a second confirmation, hidden enemies, 12th house, emotions about you, feelings about you, things that they're not going to be upfront with. And people are not happy that they had to move on and cut ties. And now that they have to have these spiteful or these resentful energies within them, and that you are not dimming your light down, and you are not slowing down. You are not backing down. You are still going to create a soul tribe for yourself, a solid foundation here, a tight-knit family group, whether this is a few or a lot, you know what I mean here, but it's just manipulation here is just a tactic, but it don't mean that it's going to be your downfall, and you showing people that, this is just the truth, and they feeling it. They feeling it deep. All at the hands of the Tower. You know what I'm saying? You telling motherfuckers, I can give you your demise. We can end this right here, right now. Just like I'm finna end this reading, because I feel like I've said enough. You shine. Just like this star. And just like this tower here. Page of Swords. Wow. While they sneak. Doesn't it look like half of him is hiding? The other half is like gazing off into the distance here. That's more Aquarius energy here. You could have Aquarius aspected in your natal chart. This could be an Aquarius you're dealing with. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here as well. We have Aries and we have Virgo. But a lot of Aquarius energy, to say the least here. All right, but I really feel like this is people who they hate that they play mental games with you. They play mind games with you. Like they want a do-over is what I'm getting here in my mind. Or someone is just replaying over and over the last things you guys said to each other, the last time they saw you, the last time they felt you, the last time they fell out with you here. Just the last good piece of advice that you gave them. That last healing moment, that last smile, that last conversation, that last dirty ass deed that they tried to carry out towards you. It's a very haunting type of energy here. And it's something that's going to have to sit with them. And they'll never be able to tell you that. But they're going to feel it every single day of their life, though. That's for sure. With this Knight of Cups is normally somebody in their feelings here, wishing they could come back and offer you a peace offering of some sort here, an invitation. But hey, it is what it is at this point here. Y'all keep moving on, and y'all have an amazing day. You don't need any red flags. If it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, chances are it just might be a duck. You know what I'm saying? But anytime something starts off with sneaky behavior, you can bet your bottom dollar it's gonna finish out that way, or it's gonna unveil and reveal some ugly truths, just like that moon card that was at the bottom of the deck here. So just watch out for yourself. The light is always going to be better than the dark here. I'm telling y'all, going forward here. And when it's necessary for you to defend yourself and your right, you defend yourself and your right here, but just like Jesus, they're going to keep talking about you, but so just make your narrative and a legacy that you're going to be proud of. You know what I'm saying? And let them go run and hide and speak about that behind closed doors here, because you're amazing. You're great. You are top tier. You are admirable. You are ahead of the pack, the top of your class, and it don't get no better. All right. You first, baby. Never last. Remember that. I'm going to leave this reading here, y'all. Hit that like and subscribe button for more messages from me. I have UPS and post office runs so I can get out your candle orders and your soaps and oils. Thank you guys very much. I'll catch you later, okay? Ciao.